maybe not as active in the conversation at work. Ooh, okay. I'm just glad you're here. So that's awesome. What's up, everybody? Say hi when you get here. Actually, let me get on this computer so I can actually see your guys' comments. That will be much better. Let me turn the volume down. I'm sure notifications are still going out. Where's the volume on this thing? Oh, good. It's already down. Okay. Oh, shoot. Where's the chat? Where's the chat? Oh, there you guys are. Okay. Alexandra is in the house. What's up? You guys, we're going to wait for some more people to roll in here. But for those of you who are here, Charles is here. Nicole's here. What's up, guys? Did you guys all get to watch season 2? Let me know of Sweet Magnolias. Hey, Nicole. Oh, I said Nicole. Alexandra, season 2 was wild. It was. There was I don't want to get too deep into it just yet, but there was so many storylines. Did you guys feel that way? Like, I felt like even more so this season than last season, because there's always been a lot of storylines, but this season I feel like had a lot of storylines to keep up with, which I like and I don't like, because there's certain storylines that I don't connect with as well, so I kind of find myself like, when it's that storyline, I'm like, you know, and then I'm like waiting for like the actual storylines that I like to come. What's up, Charles? Did you see my message about Kyle? I think I did, Charles. You said, about him being a good actor, right? Happy Friday, y'all. Don't forget to like this video. Yes, thank you, Mrs. Alma. Yeah, you guys, it's Friday. I am so excited, like so excited. It's been a long week this week, so I'm just ready just to kind of chill and relax. Even though we still kind of have a busy weekend, it's like not the norm, you know what I mean? Not all the school stuff and all that. Joanna, what's up? I know you've watched it. Stephanie McKee is here. Carrie is here. Oh, yay. I'm so glad you guys are rolling in here. Charles, I had a feeling he was acting for the video game. But he did do good. I still love Kyle. Kyle's like one of my favorites. Hey, Courtney. Let's see. I have to say, Cal's relationship with Ty and Kyle is my favorite in season 2. Yes, I agree. I totally agree. I had to think a minute. I'm like, who's Cal? Because I always call him Coach. But yes, I totally agree. Hey, Pam. What's up? So hopefully everybody here has seen season 2 of Sweet Magnolias. Today cannot come fast enough. Oh, Nicole, that makes me happy. I've been looking forward to it all day too, because like I finished, I think it was yesterday that I finished all episodes, and I was like, okay, now I want to talk to my friends about this. It can't come soon enough. So I'm excited to chat about it. Okay, Callie, that's good feedback. So Callie says I could say watching 5 episodes at a time instead of 10 is my preference. I would agree, especially on this show that literally every episode was an hour. So I did kind of feel like I was barely going to make it. And then some weeks are busier than others for people. So I do think like moving forward, which you guys, we're going to need a new movie or a new show after this. So we're going to have to figure that out at the end of this live. But, and I'm looking more for like 1-season shows, just so I can commit to it, if that makes sense. But I agree. I think the 5 episodes is much better, because now like trying to remember back with everything that happened. Now, I will say, okay, and tell me if you agree with me or not. This season was a little slower, I felt like. Like it took a minute to get it all picked up, but I do feel like that's because they did introduce some new characters, and I do feel like they were trying to throw some more storylines in there. Great, someone's at my door. I swear someone comes to my door every time I go live. I just feel that way. And then my dogs go crazy. Anyways, there's people out there that can answer the door. But yeah, I felt like it was a little slower. Like it took me a minute to get into it. Me too, so much to talk about. I know. Where do we start, you guys? Where do we start? I finished it all last weekend. I thought the season was a little rushed. Anyone else? See, Corey, that's funny. I felt like it was slow at the beginning and then it like kind of caught up with itself, if that even makes sense. If I'm looking over here, it's because I'm watching your guys' chat, so sorry. Yeah, I feel like I forget everything in the first 5 episodes. It's so true. It all kind of like meshes together, so I watched all 10 in one day. Joanna, you are a hero. That is awesome. Jen Bull's in the house waving her sword. Thanks for being here, Jen. Okay, so we'll get to that, Charles, because I feel like that was like the big doozy, right? Okay, so we'll get to that. So I haven't finished it. Oh, not looking at chat because I haven't finished it yet. Oh, I was so freaked out because I just... Okay, Peggy, you might want to plug your ears, though, because I will probably be talking spoilers today. So... just forewarn. We'll watch this after I'm done. Okay, yes. Watch it after you're done watching. Yes. Okay. I'm not awesome. Oh, I'm depressed. Oops. Hey, that works too. I don't know. I binge sometimes when I'm depressed and just want to be by myself too. Okay. So I'm going to start off by saying my most favorite scene, and I kid you not, and I posted this on my Instagram. And you guys, if you aren't following me on Instagram, follow me because I will post like little updates and polls about the shows that we're watching. And I don't know, I just think they're fun. So my most favorite scene, which is so like odd because there was so much going on, but I don't know, like it hit me when Ty was playing the guitar with his sister. Like when he was holding one end and they were like, I just loved it. I loved that part. I don't know what it was that just hit me, but it was like, it literally did, Joanna. Like, it made me tear up because I was like, that was like the sweetest thing. And I think it's because it's the first time we heard Ty sing too. And I was like, I liked that. I thought that scene was so like just innocent and sweet. Like, I don't know. My heart was needing that at that moment for some reason. And it was like my favorite scene of probably all the scenes in the entire season, which is so funny, right? Peggy, I'm so glad you came to say hi. All 10 in one day. Nicole, you guys are awesome. Oh my gosh. My favorite scene was Guy helping Helen during her issue. Courtney, yes, that was powerful. So poor Helen, first of all, right? Like all the stuff that she's going through with her miscarriage and just her wanting a baby so bad. I am so mad that ex guy, we can't even like, because that's like one of the biggest cliffhangers, right? I personally love Helen and why am I gonna forget his name, you guys? This chef guy. Like, I love them together. Love them together. So I'm like sad. Sorry, I'm reading comments and I just got a text, so I'm like trying to think about it. They need to be together, and I don't care about Helen's ex. I'm like, dude, get out of here. Like, leave. You need to not be here. Am I the only one that feels that way? I don't know. I know they have a history and stuff together, but I'm like, no, Helen, like, you need to be with Chef Eric. No, right? Oh, yes, Eric. Okay, yes, Joanna, when they were singing, how fun was that? I felt like their chemistry was, like, on point. I loved watching that. So touching. I'm like Noreen. Oh, okay. That's Charles says he's liking Noreen more now. What about you guys? How do you guys feel about Noreen? Ty's a musical artist in real life. I feel like Jackson is a terrible actor and I hate him with Annie. Anyone feel me on that one? Callie, I'm so glad you brought that up because I follow a lot of these guys on Instagram now that I got done with the season. So I follow a lot of the main characters on Instagram. And I saw that Ty was a musical dude, and he just got married in real life, which I thought was cute. But Jackson was, you guys, I hate to even like bag on him because I know he's a younger actor and all this stuff, but yeah, his acting was not doing it for me this season. It was rough to watch. And usually the acting, like I can look past it because there's a lot of like acting moments, even in this show and like Virgin River and different shows like that, where I'm like, it's not the best acting, but I can look past it and be fine. Jackson's acting was bugging me just because it was like, oh, and I feel so mean saying that because I know he's so young and he's probably just like this new actor just trying to get his start, you know, but honestly, it was like, it was making me not like his character because it was so bad, even though I feel like his character is supposed to kind of be a likable person now. Even though we didn't like him in the beginning, like I feel like he's kind of redeeming himself, like he's trying to, you know, do good. But yeah, the acting, I agree, Callie, I agree. There's so much to talk about when we do so many episodes. I know. So we'll stick to 5 this next time. It was good to try it and just see. I saw an interview on YouTube. Ty is actually a newlywed. Yes, Pam. I saw his pictures of him and his wife together on Instagram, like of their wedding day. I'm like, oh, they're so cute. Helen's ex is super creepy. Total stalker vibes. I agree. He's like buggy. I'm like, just go away. You're weird. Noreen, yes. Bill, no way. I totally agree. I like Noreen. Isn't that funny, you guys? We had a change of heart here with Noreen. We did not like her in season 1. But, like, you can kind of have a little compassion on her because, number one, she knows she made a mistake. Like, she should not have done what she did. She's taken all the steps to kind of, you know, in asking for forgiveness and get some redemption there. And I feel like she's really trying hard to, like, do this all on her own and raise her baby and do the right thing. And I feel like Bill just probably like manipulated, like she was young. She still is young. I don't know how, like what her character plays, what age, but much younger than Bill. And I feel like she just got sucked into Bill's manipulation and made a horrible mistake and feels bad about it. And I kind of like her. She's like warming up. I'm warming up to her. Like, and I think the whole town kind of is, right? They're all kind of there for her and like bringing her in. And yeah, it's crazy. It's so crazy. Yes, her ex needs to leave. Yes, Noreen, I like Noreen. Noreen is okay with me. Agree, Callie. Hold on, I want to get through some of these comments. Let's see. Okay, Joanna, I'm glad you brought that up. I don't either. So Joanna says she says I don't like Annie and Ty together. I have decided. Okay, so before going into this, I was like, Ty and Annie need to be together. Probably in my last live that I did, I think I probably said that they need to be together. I'm team Ty and Annie. I don't want it anymore. I don't. I think Annie needs to be with Jackson. I'm totally fine with that. And Ty needs to find somebody else. I don't love Cece. Like, Cece kind of bugs me. She's always bugged me. I just don't love her for him. So I hope in the coming up season, Ty finds somebody good. Because I think him and Annie I think they just need to be friends. I don't know. Is that so bad? Are they supposed to be endgame? I don't know. But I just don't. I'm like okay with them just being friends. I really am. Kyle's a decent actor. He's on multiple shows, though. Kyle's like one of my favorite characters on the show. Ty, I really love Ty and Kyle and Helen, of course. Helen, I feel like Helen does amazing acting in this show. I still couldn't be friends with Noreen knowing she had a baby with my ex, although I'd probably love to have a baby cuddles. I don't know if I could. I know, you know what I really appreciate, though, about Maddie is that she recognizes that it's not the baby's fault. And that this baby is being born into a situation that's not ideal. And she's willing to take the baby in for the sake of, like, her baby is siblings with her kids. And so, is a sibling to her kids. So, I think that on that end, that spectrum that's like good on Maddie. Maddie is just like amazing because I don't think I could do a lot of what she has done. Dana Courtney, I know Dana Sue's whole storyline with her getting back together with her husband. What do you guys think about that? That's crazy. Oh, Charles, seriously, Charles says I hate that stupid mayor. That mayor, like the mayor's wife. Pff, they're crazy, man. They are crazy. No hates up in here. I love that she apologized. Me too. I do. I liked that. I liked the whole spin on the forgiveness because we all screw up, right? We all screw up. And sometimes some of us screw up more than others. And that's a very, I think, hard thing to forgive. And I think Maddie's still probably working on it, but I think she's doing a good job because I think a lot of us would have a really hard time showing forgiveness for that. Ryan needs to be in jail. He's giving me child pedophile advice. Wait, who's Ryan? Wait. Ryan. Someone remind me, Joanna, who's Ryan? Why am I like spacing? Because that's me. That's what I do. Ty seems like he's not Ty, the other guy. Ty. Oh, Jackson? Is that who you mean? Charming one? I feel like it's his acting. I really do. I feel like he's supposed to be this genuine like boyfriend, but his acting comes across as sus, like because his acting isn't the greatest. But Callie, I would prefer Ty over Jackson, but don't see them together. Yeah, I don't. I want Ty. I want someone else for Ty, and I want it to be someone I like. So if we could do that, that'd be great. Ty Bugs, I think he's too confident and got major anger issues. CC, I don't mind. Okay, so I thought Ty had really major anger issues in the first season. And I feel like he really tried hard to tone it down this season and be there for his mom, which I loved and appreciated about Ty. I actually felt like Kyle was more angry this season than Ty was, which they're teenagers, right? Like even in real life, they're going to go like this and this and this and this. So I actually ended up really liking Ty this season because last season I was like, okay, you need to stop being, I mean, I understood why he was so angry, but I was like, okay, we need to chill, like on the mom. You know what I mean? The mom's going through a lot. So I appreciated that Ty this season was like looking out for her. Ty Bugs, I think he's too confident. I love Maddie. Plus it helps that the actor's name is Joanna. Yeah. Us Joannas are pretty cool. Yes, you are. How many children is Bill? Okay. Should we get into the Bill talk, you guys? Oh my gosh. This guy. Okay, Callie, you personally like, I actually like Ronnie too. Let's talk Dana Sue for a second and then we'll get into the Bill stuff. Dana Sue, I'm like a firm believer, like if you can make your family work, that is like best case scenario, right? But that doesn't work for everybody. Like there's just things that some marriages go through that you just cannot, you know, it just doesn't always work for everybody. And so, but I feel like if you can, and you can get past the crazy and get past the ugly, then that's best case scenario, right? Like you want your family to be together. So I was rooting for them to like work it out. And I feel like he's genuine. He seems to be genuine and really wants to like change for Dana Sue. And I feel like Dana Sue came to the conclusion that, you know what, she needed to work on some things too, which is always a good thing. But they're not my favorite storyline. I don't know what it is. Like I can't find myself connecting to Dana Sue so much. I like her, but there's just something about her character that I'm like, I think we kind of talked about this last live too, where she's just kind of, what did we say last live? I can't remember, but I was just kind of like, with Dana Sue. But for me, I'm rooting for them to work it out because they're a family. And I just feel like I said, that's like best case scenario. Ryan. Oh, Helen's ex. I know. He's creeper. He's so weird. I'm not happy that he came back. He's a blah, blah. Not a fan. She deserves better for sure. Okay. Bill couldn't keep it in his pants. He makes me sick. Oh my gosh. Agreed, Charles. Okay, so to work it out as long as they don't hurt Annie too much in the process. Yeah, that's the thing is it's like, and I appreciated that they put that in there, like to show like it does affect the kids, like the back and forth, are you together, are you not together? Like this is confusing for like, especially the kids, you know, even though it's obviously confusing for them, it's also confusing for Annie. And so I did feel bad. I felt for her too. I definitely want them to work it out as long as they don't hurt. Oh, I read that. The effort from Ronnie is an A+. I agree. I feel like he was trying so hard to like redeem himself, and he was willing to take all the steps necessary to do that. And like the part where he had memorized his vows, how cute was that? I thought that was really cute. I'm sorry, but I don't like Dana Sue. I know. I don't know that a lot of people totally connect to her. Like I do, but I don't, but not really. I don't know. There's just something that I'm like, it's just like whatever. Yes, Callie, that's what we were talking about. Dana Sue likes to play victim, and she is a little manipulative, but I hope it works out for Annie's sake. Totally. I agree with that statement. Yeah, a lot of people see you guys. A lot of you are like, yeah, she's mean. You know what, Charming One? I think that's what it is. Like, she comes across as very rude, like, and snippety, and like, yeah, that kind of personality I struggle with. I'm scared when Bill's kids and Noreen hear that Isaac is the brother. Okay, so yeah, okay, so let's get into the Bill thing. Bill is freaking crazy. How many of you guys were shocked that Bill was Isaac's dad? Who was shocked? I was shocked. Okay, so I thought it was, initially, I thought it was when Helen's ex came back. What the heck is the creeper guy's name? Again, I can't remember. He's obviously not that important if I can't remember his name. I thought it was him. I thought it was going to be him that had a kid, was Isaac's dad. I thought he was totally going to be Isaac's dad because they made it kind of seem like that. And after his scene, they cut straight to Isaac's scene. And I was like, what if he's the dad? Like, that would be crazy, right? But nope, it's Bill. Bill has another freaking kid. And I'm like, who is this guy that's literally slept with every freaking woman under the sun in that town? I'm like, what is going on? Not only slept with them, but like literally had children with them. So now there's like, Isaac is siblings with Noreen's baby, which they named, I can't remember what they named her. But then also with like Ty and Kyle and is it Katie? So it just affects everybody. It's like, what is going on? Bill is crazy. And I know his accent bugs. I don't know. Is he doing a bad accent or is it the acting? I don't know what it is, but I'm like, Bill, like everything about you just bugs me. Like, get out. Leave. You're bothering me. And is he really trying to like, I feel like he's trying to like ask for forgiveness, but it's like, dude, and like redeem himself a little bit, but I'm like, you are screwing up left and right. This is not good. I was shocked to the T. I know. He's stuck in middle high school. Yeah, he's just like, dude, Bill has 5 kids. Yep, he has 5 kids from 3 different women. And probably, I think both times he was with Maddie when he had kids with other people. I mean, given he didn't know about Isaac. So you got to give him that. He did not know about Isaac. But, I mean, he was still kind of sleeping around. You know what I mean? He's acting yuck. Yeah, his acting is yuck. I'm like, ugh, this is weird. Oh, Rebecca, thank you. I should know that. That's my middle name. Hello. Yeah, he comes off hillbilly EE. I agree. But I was so surprised that he was the dad. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, what else are we going to find out about this guy? I know, Chris Klein. I actually have liked Chris Klein in different things. I mean, I don't think he's acted in a good minute. I can't remember exactly like the last show he was in. But I never had like an issue with Chris Klein as an actor. But, after American Pie, the movie. That's what he was in. But for some reason, I'm like, yeah, not feeling him this season. Yeah, Bill has messed with a lot of people's lives. It's really messing with. And how about Noreen's parents, you guys? I loved how like supportive they were too. I thought that was so cute. And how the community still came together, even though like Noreen was kind of looked at as like, you're kind of a, you know what? The community all still came together and like brought her food and gifts and like including Maddie. I'm like, that's so big of her. Like, that's amazing. He didn't know about Isaac, but he sure knew he was fishing money. Yeah, exactly, Jen. Totally. Tabby. If I was Isaac, I would be like, never mind. I'm good. I don't need to know who my dad is. Never mind. Just kidding. Just kidding. Put it back. Put it back. That's funny. I thought Nora. Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot her brother was in the first season. I know, but she totally wasn't, Charles, right? It kind of seemed like that at the beginning. Okay, yes, Callie. Opinions on Coach Cal, especially after the cliffhanger, his relationship with Maddie, on his past, his influence on her boys, Maddie and his future. Okay, so I personally think, what's the big deal? Like, I honestly am. Like, what's the big deal? Okay, he had anger issues. He went to anger management in the past, and he's like worked on it. And I just feel like, I don't know. Like, I feel the same about Cal. I still think he's a good guy. And then at the end, when he got like in that fight, I'm like, he reacted to that situation probably how like a lot of people would have reacted had they thought like the person that they love was gonna get hurt. And I really think that that's how he felt, that that guy was threatening to her. And so he was not about to have that. So I didn't even think that that was really like crazy. Is that weird for, like, should I don't know. You think so, Charming? I hope Maddie doesn't end it, because to me, I'm like, this is just kind of weird. I mean, it's like everyone has skeletons in their closet, right? And so this is something he's obviously been working on. And we all, regardless of whether or not we've had anger issues in the past, we still have moments where we get angry or we lash out or we just like throw something because we're like, oh, this is so annoying, or I'm so upset. Like, that doesn't mean you're gonna like, I don't know, that I don't necessarily think that that means you have anger issues. You know what I mean? Like, you can get angry and still be okay. Yeah, that guy he hit, that was weird. That whole situation was weird. What was up with that? That was that fan that came up to them. I'm like, he's like almost like an obsessive fan. Yeah, Coach Cal was protecting the woman. He did good. I would have done the same. Yeah, I think a lot of people would have done the same thing, because that guy did come across as kind of threatening. I've got mixed feelings. I like him, but I feel like there's more to him. And there very well could be where they come out with more coming up. Who knows? But so far, I'm like, with the stuff that they have come out with him, I'm like, to me, it's not really that big of a deal. I love Kyle, but I'm afraid that there's more to his anger problem than we knew. I know. I really hope he can work through that. I really like Kyle. And I actually like him and that girl together. But unfortunately, why does that girl have to be the daughter of the stupid mayor? Like, ugh, that's going to cause issues. Obviously, it already has, but... Yes, Callie, the fight. He did what every man raised right would do and should do. The dude seemed like a psychopath at the end of the season. Yeah, that's why I was so surprised. Like, it kind of weirded me out that the show in general made it seem like he was like doing something crazy and out of hand, because like the women were like, wait till the cops get here, don't do that. Like, they were making it seem like he was the crazy one, and I'm like, the way he's acting right now is not crazy. Like, that seems like a total normal thing that anybody would do. So I don't know why everyone's being weird about this. Yes, thank you, Colby. I totally agree. I agree. I still think he's a good guy, and we saw a glimpse of his anger before. Yeah, you guys will have to go check out my poll on Instagram, because I polled people, or I polled all of you guys on there to see if you guys still like Coach Cal or not. I think there's like 60, the last time I checked, there was like 60% of you still liked Cal. But there was like a good 30% who don't like Cal anymore. And I'm like, dang it. Like, that's sad, because he has so far been such a good guy. Cal's been really open with Maddie. There was no reason to bring up every piece of his past unless it causes a conflict. Yeah, I totally agree. And even pulling up his past, I'm like, that's all you got on him? Like, that's not even, to me, I'm like, that's nothing. I think Cal's story is just starting to unfold. I know, and I'm hopefully nothing more comes out, because then that's when that's going to be a little crazy. But, oh, what about, wait, did we ever find out who that was? That blonde chick that went up to Annie? What was that all about? Did we? The last thing we saw of her was her, like, stabbing the tires, right? Letting the air out. We didn't see any more of that, right? That was really weird when she went up to Annie's, like, is your mom still ruining people's lives, or something crazy like that? And the guy was saying things about him. He let it go. Yeah, Charles, that was a wild scene. Oh, which one? I was sad when the old lady passed away at the bar. I was all, no, not her. Take the mayor's wife instead. That was a sad scene. That was a sad scene. But again, I loved how the community came together. Like, that is like, I love seeing that when the community comes together and just like lifts each other up. I just feel like that's exactly how community should be. Like, no matter people's differences or what's going on, like in the big, with the big things, everyone's kind of there for each other. I'm confused as to why Dana got that money. I am too, Tammy. I'm super curious about that too. Why did Dana get that money? Like, I'm curious about that. I still think the mayor's wife found out and is paying that guy to set up Cal since she found out. Oh, April, that's a good, yeah, I could see that. Because mayor's wife is crazy. Very vindictive. Very vindictive. The show made it seem that way because his reputation and relationship with Maddie is on the rocks and in front and center, and his past is currently being broadcast to the town because of Mary Vaughn. Yeah, but can't you see the mayor's wife setting that up? Oh, I totally could. Totally could see that. I think that is Anna's dad's girl. Oh, I thought that too. Okay, sorry, I had to put names together. Yes, I totally thought that too at first, Colby, if it was, because remember, Annie does not know that her dad cheated or was unfaithful to Dana Sue. So that part she doesn't know. So it would be interesting to see if that comes. I don't think Annie's going to take that well if that comes out. Yeah, okay, so a few of you guys thought the blonde lady was like, okay. Yeah, that was like my initial thought too when she approached her. Gosh, she was a little like, whoo, the kind of girl you want to just slap. How do you feel about how do y'all feel about Jackson? I wish his acting was a little better because I feel like we would probably connect to his character a little bit more. So maybe like next season, like I'm sure he's just like an actor who's just starting off and like getting his flow. So maybe next season, hopefully there's a next season. Have they renewed it? Does anybody know? Hopefully his acting will be a little bit better because I do feel like he's trying to do the right thing right now. At least that's what it comes across as. And I don't mind him and Annie together because I'm kind of, like I said in the beginning, I'm kind of okay with Ty finding someone new. I know that's controversial. Oh, when the mayor's wife said she had dirt on Cal, I thought maybe he slept with a teen as a coach. Oof, that'd be game changer right there. You find that out, done. Dana's husband used to be with that blonde. Okay. Ty and Helen scene together. Oh, yes, Callie, I loved that scene. Did you guys love that scene when Ty and Helen were talking? I love when Helen gives any sort of advice because I feel like she knows, she's just so good at it. But that scene with Ty and Helen, I was like crying. I'm like, that is like, it was such a sweet scene. I totally agree. I actually kind of feel bad for Jackson now that I'm thinking about it because of who his parents are. I'm like, they do not have it easy. And part of me is kind of glad that he's kind of going against the grain and not really listening to his mom because she's crazy. I'm liking Jackson now, and especially him and Annie. And since he's going to defy his mother and still see Annie, and Annie makes him a better person. I agree with that. Oh no, Charles, that's scary. Yeah, let's hope not. Sorry, I just got a text. Yes, Helen giving godmother vibes. Yes, I love her. I just love her. I just feel like she's so there for everybody all the time. I know we talked about that about the first season. I really loved being able to see people take care of her also this season because I do think she deserves that. And I do think there's a lot more to come with her storyline. I expect there to be a season 3 because it was #1 on Netflix in like 10 countries again. That's awesome. Jackson seems like he is being nice nicer. His mom told him to be nice to Ty, and he said no. Yeah, I liked Ty. I liked that Ty and Jackson talked it out in the little coffee shop. I was glad that that happened. Like, I feel like there was a lot of, like, lessons of forgiveness in this one, which I always appreciate. Emily, after the stream, I need to rewatch the show. LOL, a lot of these points are ones I didn't put together. Yeah, that's why I love talking to you guys, though, because, number one, you remind me of all the things that happened. Because 10 episodes is a lot, but also just different perspectives. I love hearing them. I liked when Jackson told his mom no. Me too. That was the best. Oh, yes, Courtney. I like Kyle and Nellie too, but I don't think Nellie's going to go against her mom, what her mom said. But I think they're so cute too. Oh, they were already set for season 3 to start filming. I hope so. I really do. Tammy, the way they try to sound Southern makes me from Alabama. Hope I don't sound that way. They probably don't have like the accents down very well, I'm guessing. Especially not Bill. I'm like, Bill, oof, that's rough. Yes, Callie, Helen is the equivalent of Gary in A Million Little Things. Like, takes care of everyone. I love that about her. I just hope that we don't have to wait 2 years for the next season. I know. Like, can we just at least... I mean, it would be nice if a new season could come out in the fall, but I doubt that's going to happen. I think it would probably be like this time next year, but who knows? Who knows? Virgin River will be in there somewhere, hopefully. But Nellie kissed Kyle. She did, but that's like... that. She kissed him as kind of like a goodbye, like this is like my goodbye to you type of thing. Why is he the only one with the accent? Yeah, Courtney, he's the only one with like a thick accent. I'm like, no one else talks like that. Like, you sound really out of place. It's kind of weird. And it's like slow, you know. I can't even pretend to know how to talk like that, but I feel like one of my favorite things this season was Ty's growth. Yes, how he built back his relationships with Kyle. Okay, yes, with Kyle, Katie, yes, Ty singing and Annie. Totally, I totally agree, Callie. Like, I feel like I would tear up every time him and Kyle would hug it out or had like a moment, because I love like that the brothers are working things out. I think they needed that. I think they need each other. Like, they're both going through the same thing, and I think they need to be each other's shoulders, you know what I mean? And so anytime that they were having like a moment, I was like, I'm so glad. Yeah, I totally agree 100%. I love Ty's growth in this season for sure, because last season I was kind of like iffy with him. I still liked him. This season I liked him much more. I know. Who do you guys think is going to be the new mayor? You think it will be Maddie? I kind of don't want her to. I'm like, I don't really want her to. And then there's that other storyline with the yoga guy and his partner about adopting. So that's a whole nother storyline. And then, which I think that's awesome. And then, who else are we missing? I feel like there were more storylines that kind of were brought about. I can't remember. Ty telling Bill he's not playing baseball in college. Oh, that was big, Courtney. You're right. And I'm honestly happy for Ty. Like, to come, like, you know, he broke his, like, it was kind of like a reminder to me that, like, sometimes bad things happen, but, like, with purpose. You know what I mean? So he broke his arm. He couldn't play baseball anymore, and he was so devastated and just like depressed about it, and it just like came about to be a good thing, because it's like making him want to try new things and not necessarily be all about baseball, and I love that for him. Yes, Alexandra, I totally so proud of Ty when he told his dad he didn't want to play college baseball. Totally. I thought that was such a great moment. He matured so much this season, and then when he told his dad he doesn't want his whole life to be baseball anymore, and Kyle and Ty need each other, they need to keep each other on track. Totally. Helen for mayor. I know. She would be amazing. Everyone already knows her and loves her, I feel like, in the community, but we'll see. We'll see. Would that be a lot for her with trying to have a family? She just got proposed to, which is like, dude, you're going to come back after who knows how long and try to propose as if she like was just waiting for you, wasn't planning on moving on with her life. If she says yes, I'm going to be so mad. Like so mad. Like what? Oh, the Dino Nuggets. Yes, that was another. Yeah, see, this is why I like talking to you guys. You remind me. Yeah, the Dino Nuggets was for sure like a good moment of me with Dana Sue. I loved that she did that. Yeah, he kind of knew it wasn't his destiny anymore. Yeah, and to realize that at his age, I felt like, oh, that was sweet. I'm glad he came to that realization. Yes, Trotter. Okay, thank you. I forgot his name. Surprise, surprise. But yeah, he's one of my favorite too. He is awesome. I know. Okay, Charming One, she was mean at first. And I was like, dude, chill. Like, you can't tell that there might be something going on with this kid. Like, Dana, like, I feel like her first, like, natural reaction to people is, like, a defensive reaction. And so when this kid was doing that, she was, like, got all mad. I'm like, I think most adults could probably recognize that maybe he's going through something. So I did think that was weird. But she redeemed herself with doing the whole Dino Nugget thing. I appreciated that she did that. But, yeah, at first she was like, man. I was like, chill, Dana Sue. What's going on? Yes, throw that ring at his head and say, no way, Jose, get out of here. He needs to leave. He just needs to go away. Yes, Helen and Eric are way better than her and her ex. Totally, 100%. And since Eric also lost his first wife and yes, that was so sad. And the first baby, so that's why he was crying when Helen lost her baby. Like, that was a big thing for him. That was actually a really sad story. That made me sad. He's such a good guy, though. I really like Eric. Trotter and Ashley, right? I think is it Ashley? Oh, it might be, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Callie. Maybe Coach Cal can recommend Dana Sue to his anger management therapist because holy moly, she's got issues. It's like, Maddie, you can't even get mad at Coach Cal for getting angry when you hang out with Dana Sue all the time, and she's always mad. Oh, his truck was cool. I liked Ronnie's truck. That was another moment where Dana Sue, I'm like, that was good. Like, she gave his truck back. That was nice of her. At first I was hoping Isaac and Noreen get together, but that damn Bill messed up my dreams. I know. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. We'll see what happens with Noreen. I'm curious where they're going to have her character go. We'll see. Yes, Dr. Ashley. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's right. He was Kyle's, like, therapist. What is it about Dana? Something deep and dark happened inside her. She needs therapy. Yeah, I think so. Like, she's got a lot of, like, pent-up anger. And I'm trying to like her, but I'm like, I'm iffy. Right, Cordy? I feel like they have margarita all the time. Ooh, Callie, good question. Who do you guys think is behind the secret Instagram account? The Serenity Secrets. I don't know. Who could that be? Because whoever it was, they outed that lady that did that to the tires. So I don't think it would be the mayor's wife. Yes, Alexandra, I'm excited to see the same thing because they're sibling, like they're half siblings. I'm like they have a lot of catching up to do. That's right, Charles. Send her over, right? Dana, Sue, and Bill are the equivalent of Eddie from A Million Things. Oh my gosh, right? So true. Freaking Eddie, man. I need to watch that show again. I am so behind. Maybe Bill. You think Bill? I know, like who would have that Instagram account? I feel like it's got to be. Ooh, do you think it's Cece? Maybe it's Cece. Remember, she was like totally drama in the first season, and then this season they made her seem like not really drama, but more like a workaholic type. I don't know. I don't really connect to her character either, but that's funny. I think Noreen and Bill are the worst actors on the show, and we're cast together. Yeah, they're not the greatest actors, and I agree. I agree with that. I also agree. I also think Jackson is not the best actor, but I'm like, he hasn't really been in very many shows, so I don't think that I know of. I don't think he has, but what if it's the girl Ronnie shacked up with? I thought that Alexandra, but then she would have been outing herself because at the end on that Instagram, wasn't that who slit the tires in the van? I thought that's who it was. I bet they don't bring Cece back. Yeah, she wasn't in the last few episodes, right? What do you think? You think Ty's gonna get together with her friend? I forgot her name too. Oh, Kelly, I liked that part where Ty was singing at the front porch with him and Annie. Like, I was glad they kind of made amends there. That made me happy. And like I said, I'm not sad that they're not a couple. I'm okay with them being friends. Dana Sue's Instagram. Maybe she wanted people to feel sorry for her. Seriously, right? We could make up all sorts of scenarios, I feel like, with this whole thing. Peggy? Maybe. Hold on. I don't know, you guys. I don't know who would be behind that. Noreen bugs me. I can't stand her. She isn't a great actress. I know. And she says very few words, right? I think they do that on purpose. I thought Kyle's new friend had a crush on him, but then she told him to date the mayor's daughter. I totally thought that too. I thought they were going to have a battle. I thought they were going to have to battle it out. But we'll see. Maybe that's going to be like a love triangle because Nellie won't want to or can't be with Kyle. So maybe Kyle goes with the other girl. I don't know. We'll see. I sympathize with Ty trying to find yourself and who you are when you've only been known as a sports star and no one will see you as anything else. Yeah, and he's obviously got so many other talents that he probably hasn't been able to capitalize on because he's been doing baseball like nonstop. So he is trying to find his identity. I think he's at the perfect age for that. Noreen is Britney Spears' sister. Yep, she is. And I know there's a lot of hate going on with her right now, too. Yeah, Courtney, that's who oh, you think it's her? Oh, because she's the gossip queen. Ooh, Courtney, you could be onto something. Do you guys remember her? Annie's friend Lily, the one that was at the church with her doing all the stuff, like, and she's like totally into gossip. She could be doing the Instagram account. Oh, I could see that. As long as Kyle doesn't become like his father with too many girls, I will be happy. Yeah, totally. I do too, Charming One. I don't have anything against her either. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when season 3 comes out. We'll see what happens. Lily likes Ty, though, I think. She seemed a little flirty with him at the last thing, and I don't really want them together either. So I hope that doesn't go in that direction. Ty needs somebody totally new. Totally different, totally new, and not Lily and not Cece. And not really Annie either. What about the scene? Oh, yes, Callie. The scenes with Ty and Ronnie in the workshop. I loved that, too. I thought that kind of like, I liked that about Ronnie, too, that he was there for him. Maybe it is the church lady with the Instagram. The church lady. Oh, maybe. I'm leaning towards Lily now that was said. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I don't think Ty likes Lily either, but maybe out of loneliness he might. I don't know. I don't like I don't want that. Especially with her being like the gossip queen and not a fan. Yeah, it's Britney Spears' sister. Isn't that crazy? Too fresh. Maybe she's trying to get more dirt for the Instagram. Yeah, I don't have any. That's true. Charming. She could be. Oh, shoot. This could get crazy. Yeah, her character, I agree. Like, I don't know if they're, like, yeah. And the acting's not there. It is sometimes harder to connect to a character when their acting isn't, like, the best. Like I said, I can usually look past it a lot of the time, but there's a few that you're kind of like, okay. Oh, Peggy's mother. I totally agree, April. She was a witch. I was like, are you freaking serious? Can't stand people like that either. Peggy's mom is horrible. I totally agree. Oh, yeah. She was on Zoe, the Nickelodeon show. She was. So she's had acting experience, but yeah, she's not my favorite in this either. She is a very bad word. She's so mean. I'm like, but good for Peggy for standing up and being like, too bad. I'm going against, and I'm not going to keep your little secrets anymore. I'm glad that she's like trying to do the right thing. I wonder what Cal will do now that he doesn't have the coaching job. I guess he still had his teaching job, but I don't know. I know, like, how sad. Like, everything's kind of getting ripped away, which is, like, so ridiculous. It's like this whole thing of, like, digging up people's past and then using it against them now. It's like, okay, can people not change anymore? Or are we just going to stick them, like, to what they have, were in the past or to the mistakes that they have made? It's like, if that's the case, then we're all screwed because we've all made mistakes. Thoughts on Maddie's mom? She's a blessing. Oh, yes. I love Maddie's mom. And I loved that little conversation they had about, like, if she were to pass and just, like, how much Maddie just loves her mom. Their relationship is the best. I was hoping Maddie was going to beat Bill with the chair when she stood up and the chair fell. He would have deserved it, that's for sure. Maddie's mom is amazing. I love her. She's so sweet. Total angel. That's like the perfect word to describe her. She's an angel. I wonder if Mary Vaughn will find Cal's ex and have her come back to cause trouble. I had a feeling that, I had that thought. Like, are they going to bring back his ex? Because they were talking about her a lot more this season. I'm like, I bet she makes an appearance at some point and just stirs up havoc. Bless your heart, Noreen. Oh, I love it. Maddie's mom reminded me of an actress on Fried Green Tomato. Oh, yes. I forgot about that show. I actually have not seen that movie in forever. I think Coach will get his job back. I think so, too. I think Maddie is going to, like, she's gonna figure it out. I think Maddie's going to figure it out. They're going to get some dirt on the mayor and on the mayor's wife where they're going to have to, like, retract their vote. Why is Mary Vaughn the mayor's wife and allowed to be on the school board? Feels like a conflict of interest. Totally agree. She needs to go. She's annoying. And all this parking lot situation, I'm like, this is so weird. I saw somewhere Maddie has a baby with Coach Cal. I think the book said it. I don't know. I can't remember where I saw it. Yeah, but people are saying, I've been getting messages from people who have read the books and saying that the show, like, really doesn't line up with it very, very much. Which is why she is using her power to fire Cal, manipulative butthead. She makes me sick. Ugh, I know. She's just like, those kind of people, and you're just like, ew. Ew. Plot twist, Bill is the father of the mayor's and his wife's kids, and that's the real reason they don't want the kids being... I mean, would we be surprised at this point? Bill has been everywhere. That is hilarious. That would be so funny. Honestly, though, like, I really like this show. It just has a feel-good fluff kind of show, right? Like, there's like moments that are just like heartwarming, moments that kind of like irk you, make you annoyed. Like at the end of the day, I feel like, yeah, the acting could be better and maybe, certain storylines didn't need to be included or, what have you. But at the end of the day, I'm like, I love that, the lessons being taught here are forgiveness and looking past, like forgiveness in yourself, forgiveness in others. And I don't know, like just overall a good, heartwarming, like community comes together. Obviously you're going to have exceptions to that rule, but overall, I love it. Bill is the father of every child in Serenity. Seriously. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Bill is like that little bit of sand that ends up everywhere and you can't get rid of. Oh my gosh, that's exactly him. He's so annoying. Like, go away, Bill. Go away. Like, what's he going to do with his life at this point? My gosh, that's the perfect way to describe him, Joanna. That is so funny. Okay, you guys, so let's discuss, like, what show should we watch next? I feel like I want to stick to at least a show that has one season, at the most, maybe two. Just so I know that I can commit, especially if we're going to watch 5 episodes at a time. That's like, yeah. Let me know. Is there anything that you guys have been dying to watch or something that you guys have watched that you have loved that you think we should watch as a group? Kelly, my husband works for a railroad and they are trying to go on strike right now. And the judge that decides if they can use to be a head guy for the railroad, he keeps postponing it. Oh, shoot. Season 2 is often designed to set up the expansion of the character storyline. So I think that a lot will. Yeah, I could see that, Callie. I could totally see that. Oh, man, that pebble. Totally. Oh my gosh, how annoying. We need to watch Promised Land. There are 3 episodes out now and a new one each week on Hulu. Okay. You were telling me about, that's the one I wrote down last time, right, Alexandra? Yes, Callie, I know. So, but there's 3 or 4 seasons you said of the Chesapeake, right? Chesapeake? Is that what it was? I watched things but wasn't there an issue, Kelly? Like that one is only on like YouTube or like, I can't remember where it streams. There's so many streaming services now. It's like, oh man, do I have to buy all these streaming services? I watched things seen and heard with Amanda. I don't know how to say her last name. Seyfried? It was weird but good. Is it a movie or a show? I like her. I actually do like her. It's the same show you mentioned before. And that's on Hulu. I'll have to order Hulu again then if we do that one. I'm going to write it down again. I know I have it. I probably have it written right here somewhere. But, okay. Promised Land. Is that what you said it was? I'm trying to. Promised Land, yeah. So what would we do with that? Because there's only 3 episodes. And then we would just watch every week and try to watch the episode and then meet the next day and talk about it. We could do that. Seen and heard. Okay. Is that a movie? Oh, it's a movie. Okay. Unbelievable. Yes, Joanna. Was that the one on the sex trafficking? I feel like that was one that people were saying was really good, but it's kind of heavy. Good Sam is good. It's on Hulu. How many seasons does that have? Good Sam. You think so, Charming One? You think Coach Cal's gone next season? How sad. I feel like that would be sad. It's on YouTube, Apple TV, and Hallmark Channel app, which you can sign into with your TV provider. Is it free then, the Hallmark Channel app? A new episode of Promised Land airs on ABC each Monday night and drops every Tuesday on Hulu. So we could watch Tuesdays and then maybe meet on Wednesdays. Dead to Me is a good show. Dead to Me. Someone else said that about Dead to Me. Another one that people were saying was good was You. And I just watched the first episode today, and I'm like, holy crap, this is intense. There's some sex scenes in there. Not really nudity, but definite sex scenes. In just the first episode. I haven't even seen the second. I haven't even seen like the rest of the season, but Grey's is my absolute favorite of all time, but that's a straight up commitment to watch all of those seasons. Yeah, that's a lot of seasons. I think that's why I haven't started Grey's, because I'm like, I'm really going to have to commit to that. Yeah, someone can you explain what Promised Land is? Like, kind of what's the synopsis of it? I mean, I guess I could pull it up here. Promised Land. Let me see. Sorry, I'm going to be looking at I forget that I'm live here, but I'm like looking at my computer here. Okay. Promised Land drama series, it says. See if I can get a synopsis of this. Where is it? Go back. An epic generation spanning drama about two Latino families vying for wealth and power in California's Sonoma Valley. That's all it says. Probably isn't doing it justice, am I right? As far as what it says. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let's see. Grey's is my absolute. Okay, hold on. I gotta catch up on comments. One episode each was Proselyte. Parenthood is my all-time favorite show. I have not seen that either, Joanna. Manifest is the best, and I can't wait for season 4 on Netflix this year. Manifest. Why is that ringing a bell? Did I watch an episode of that? Manifest. Is that the one that they get in the plane? Like, something to do with the plane? Or am I mistaken with that? Dead to Me was great. You was awesome. You watched the whole thing of You, Colby? Because I'm like, holy crap, this is intense. Like, it seems like I'm curious where it's going to go. Told You So. That's another one. Oh, there's so many shows, you guys. I don't know how to decide. Told You So. Emily in Paris. I've heard that one is really good. I think we will see Virgin River in the next month or so. I hope so. I'm hoping for like spring. Firefly Lane. I've never seen that. Manifest is the one about the plane that disappears. Yeah, I feel like I watched two or three episodes of that, and then I didn't give up. I just never turned it back on. But it was interesting, like what I did see of it. I haven't heard of most of these shows. Promised Land, interfamily drama regarding owning a winery in California. I've only watched the first 2 episodes. Needs to watch the 3rd from this week. Okay. I watched Manifest. I don't think they are making any more. It was really good. Yeah, Manifest is about the plane. Okay, yeah. Yes, the plane disappeared, then came back. Virgin River is going to be summer, I think. Okay. Yeah, you sent me that article, Jen, so it could be coming out. Oh, I can't wait. We'll see. No, Tina, I told you so, as in, I said you'd be surprised with the Magnolia finale. Yes, Laura. Oh, yes, you're right. I lost interest real quick with Manifest. Okay. Manifest has 1 more season. Okay. So maybe not Manifest. Dead to Me. I mean, I don't know, you guys. Promised Land. Seen and Heard. What's Seen and Heard about? I wish I could pull up previews and we could all watch them and decide, but Seen and Heard. Ooh. Oh, that's the one with Amanda. Oh, that's the movie, right? Things Seen and Heard. I mean, we could do a movie. Is it creepy? Like, It looks kind of scary. Oh, it's a horror thriller. Oh. What do you guys think? I don't know. Tell me. I heard Promised Land was good too. I have a job interview on Wednesday. Ooh, Joanna, for where? Good luck. Yeah, that is nerve-wracking, but you'll do awesome. Charles, Manifest has one more season. When does it come out? You is amazing. You'd be surprised at the end. Okay. It seems like one of those that's like totally so much going on. I would recommend You for all of us to watch You, but I don't know like how appropriate it's gonna be for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing. They didn't say, but Netflix bought the rights from Universal. Okay. Oh, you know what else I heard was good was the Anne Frank one. The best friend, like she was best friends with Anne. What is that called? Anne Frank. My Best Friend Anne Frank. Is that a series? Let me see. I heard that. I heard that was a good one. I don't know if that's a series or a, let's see, Netflix. It's a movie and it's amazing. Oh, okay. That would be a fun one too. You is like Dexter. I don't think I've ever seen Dexter. Should I try to like, maybe I'll try to just research and watch a bunch of previews and then decide? The Good Doctor is a great show as well, in my opinion. I've never seen that one either. I totally can't watch Dexter. Is it bad? Oh, you wouldn't like You then. Okay. It's a movie and I cried. Okay, that's one I want to watch for sure. The Best Friend of Anne Frank or whatever it is. Oh, and she's still alive. Oh, okay, I gotta watch that. I think that might be something Danny would like to watch with me too. Oh, looks like Dexter. People aren't like fan. Why? Like, what's up with Dexter? I've never seen it. Oh, My Friend Anne Frank is a movie tearjerker. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch that one. Yeah, you know what, Alexandra? That's a great idea. That's what I'll do. I'm going to go through a lot of your suggestions. I wrote them down right here in highlighter. And then I'll also look to see what else is kind of out there. I'll watch some previews and then we'll vote on Instagram. That's a great idea. And I could also put a poll here in the communities. So, and then I'll put the polls together and we'll see which one everyone wants to watch the most. Good Sam and the Good Doctor, real bad. The doctor is. Poll us on Instagram. Love is Blind. I don't know what that is either. Okay, I'm going to poll on Instagram and see what we all think. I'm going to just get a few different suggestions and then I'll poll on Instagram. We'll decide what we want to do. Maybe I'll even put like little snippets of previews so you guys can kind of see what they're about. Dexter is way worse than you. Okay. I know I'm like, should I still watch it? Because I'm like, it's got me hooked a little bit, that first episode, but I'm like, is it going to get like, you know what I mean? Like more crazy? Oh, but yes, Dexter is a serial killer, but he only kills bad guys. Okay, I could see why that's like Dexter then. Wait, which one's a good movie, Callie? Yeah, do previews too. Okay, so I will put it up on my Instagram, a few different options, and then we'll discuss, or we'll do a poll, and then we'll just figure out which one we want to do. Well, the guy on You kills everyone. I didn't like You after the first season. Okay, see, that's good to know. I'm like, do I waste my time and watch it then? I don't know. My time is precious, okay? Okay, I better go, you guys. We've been on here for 70 minutes, over an hour, which I'm like, I could go on and on. You guys know that. But I feel like we covered everything with Sweet Magnolias. It was good. And now we just need to figure out a new show. I will go. I will do some research. I will check out these, look at previews, post some polls on my Instagram. So stay tuned there. And then we'll decide what show we're going to watch next. And we'll do it probably like 5 episodes at a time instead of the whole season so that we can kind of remember. But yeah, I don't think we won't do You. I was just trying to decide if You was one that I wanted to continue watching. So definitely, it doesn't sound like You would be good for everybody anyway. So don't worry about that. Okay. All right. You guys are awesome. Thanks for joining me. We will see you guys next time. Stay tuned. Like, look on my communities here as well and on my Instagram for whatever next show we're going to be watching. Coming up soon. Okay. Bye, guys. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. See ya.